Welcome to EduDisc. Today we will see a summary view of the chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. Now when you revise the chapters for the examination, it is always easy to revise the chapter with the help of summary view. You can see here in our site, for each and every chapter in summary, we have a summary view and summary points. So both these will help you to revise the chapter in an easy way, where the summary view will give you a diagrammatic representation of the whole chapter, so that you will come to know what are the important topics of that particular chapter, and quickly you will be able to revise the chapter. And if you have not understood any particular chapter, you can go to that particular page and you can revise the chapter. So this is the summary view of the whole chapter trigonometry. Now, what are the things or what are the subtopics of this particular chapter? If you see here, Introduction to Trigonometry. Now, we have the main two subtopics. One is trigonometric ratios and second one is trigonometric identities. So basically there are only two things. One is the trigonometric ratios and second trigonometric identities. Under this trigonometric ratios, we have further trigonometric ratios of some specific angles and trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Already we have discussed in the roadmap. That means few topics are deleted from the syllabus for the current academic year, and this particular topic is deleted from the chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. So remaining is trigonometric ratios and trigonometric ratios of some specific angles and then trigonometric identities. Now, trigonometric ratios. What are the main trigonometric ratios? In a triangle, right-angled triangle, theta is any acute angle of a right-angled triangle, then there are 6 trigonometric ratios in a right angled triangle which are connecting any two sides with respect to an acute angle theta. So we know that in a triangle there are 3 sides and 3 angles. So total 6 measurements are there in a triangle. So there are 6 trigonometric ratios as well. And they are sine ratio, or we can say sine theta, where these ratios are taken or with respect to a particular angle, where theta is an angle, acute angle of a right triangle. So if this is a right triangle, then this angle is theta, then this side is the opposite side, and this side is the adjacent side, and this is the hypotenuse. So in a right triangle, sine of this acute angle theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Cosine or cos theta is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Tangent theta or tan theta is opposite side divided by adjacent side. Now, we need to remember these two trigonometric ratios only, that is sine theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse and cos theta is equal to adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, because tan theta is the ratio of sine and cos. So tan theta is, or tangent theta is basically sine theta divided by cos theta, which will be equal to this opposite side divided by adjacent side, because hypotenuse get cancelled and you get opposite side divided by adjacent side. So once you know the values of sine theta and cos theta, it is easy to find out the value of tan theta just by dividing sine theta by cos theta. Now, what are the remaining trigonometric ratios? There are cosecant or cosec theta, secant theta or sec theta, and cotangent theta or cot theta. Now, these three are the reciprocal of the earlier one. That means cosec is the reciprocal of sine theta, 1 by sine theta. So, it will come as hypotenuse divided by opposite side. Secant or sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. That means 1 by cos theta, which is again equal to hypotenuse divided by adjacent side. And cot theta is the reciprocal of the tan theta. That is, it will come as this will go up. That means adjacent side divided by opposite side. So basically, if you can remember these two trigonometric ratios, sine theta and cos theta, everything else you will get from these two. Now, sine is, you can remember even like this, sine is nothing but an O. And cos is nothing but an R. So this O and R, that means opposite by hypotenuse and adjacent by hypotenuse. So you can remember SOH. So CAH. And if it is for tan, it will come as TOA. This is all about the trigonometric ratios. Now, after this trigonometric ratios, we will see the trigonometric ratios for some specific angles. Now, what are these specific angles? These specific angles are 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. Here, you need to remember these values, then only you will be able to substitute these values in the problems, required problems. How do we form this table? How do we write this table? How to remember these values? First of all, you can form the table by writing the angles on the top as 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree, and down as rows like sine, cos and tan. After forming the angle or the table like this, then first you can, on the top you can write here as 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then divide each number by 4. 0 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. Take the root of these values. Root of 0 by 4, root of 1 by 4, root of 2 by 4, root of 3 by 4 and root of 4 by 4. So you will be getting these values as 0, root of 1 by 4 as 1 by 2, this as 1 by root 2, root 3 divided by 2 and this as 1. So this is an easy method to remember the trigonometric ratios for these or sine ratio, especially sine for the angles 0, 30, 45, 60 degree and 90 degree. Now for cos, how do we write? Once we got these values, the same values write in the reverse order. So starting with 1, 1, then this value root 3 by 2, then the middle value 1 by root 2, then this 1 by 2 and last this 0, right? Then for tan, it will be the sine ratio divided by cos ratio. So it will be 0 divided by 1, that is 0. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, that is 1 by root 3. Then 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2, that is 1. Then again here as root 3 and 1 by 0, which is not defined. So once you got the values of sine, cos and tan, it is easy to find out the values of the other trigonometric ratios. That is cosec will be the reciprocal of these values, sine values. Sec will be the reciprocal of the cos values and cot will be the reciprocal of the tan values. So this way we will be able to form this table. So this is the second topic of that particular chapter, that is Introduction to Trigonometry. Now the last topic is the identities. Identities, which are the basic identities, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, tan square theta plus 1 equal to sec square theta, then cot square theta plus 1 equal to cosec square theta. Now, how to remember these identities? If you check the in a right triangle, if you draw a right triangle like this is theta, and this is your opposite side. Let us take it as O as the opposite side. This is the adjacent side of theta, that is as A, and this is the hypotenuse H. Then we know by Pythagoras theorem, base square plus altitude square equal to hypotenuse square. So we can write it as O square plus A square is equal to H square. Pythagoras theorem. Divide each and every term by H square. So we get like this, divided by H square is equal to H square divided by H square. This is O by H the square. O by H means opposite by hypotenuse, which is sine. So square of that is sine square theta. Whereas adjacent by hypotenuse is cos. So square of that is cos square theta is equal to H square by H square, that is 1. So we got this identity, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Then for getting the remaining identities, that is a second one and a third one. Now this is tan square theta. So divide each and every term by cos square theta. So if you divide sine square theta by cos square theta, will be equal to tan square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta is 1 equal to 1 by cos square theta, that is sec square theta. This is the second identity. For getting the third identity, here we have first we have divided throughout by cos square theta. Now we will divide throughout by this first term, that is sine square theta. So sine square theta by sine square theta is 1 plus cos square theta divided by sine square, cos by sine, which is cot square theta, is equal to 1 by sine square theta, which is cosec square theta. So this is the third identity. So easily we got the three identities, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, tan square theta plus 1 is equal to sec square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So these are the main subtopics or subsections in this particular chapter. Now, in the coming videos, we will take each and every subsection or subtopic separately, and we will discuss them separately. Hope you understood this. So, for the coming sections or coming videos, stay tuned to EduBrisk. Thank you.